we live? Publish. Right, let's get that on Discord. Published. Awesome. Happy Dizzle Foshinezzles. To make sure it's correct. Can I provide the embed link so I can see that you are correct too? It's not doing it. I assume it's fine. It's probably fine. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Sunday stream. Today, in abandoned mode, No Man's Sky goodness, going to be powering up like a mofo. Let's... I was just going to say, let's get a thing, but for some reason with that, things been going around. In my head, it was just, let's up those numbers. For goodness sake. Let's get everything sorted and jump in. Oh, abandoned mode. So yeah, it's taken a while to get caught up on my head's very shiny today. It's very warm here still. It's taken us quite a while to get the save even close to being, you know, at a place where I can like take on sentinels and stuff, especially in permadeath mode, which this is. This is like max difficulty everything. Yo, a loady roadie, what up? Awesome to see you. Hope you're having a swift Sunday. So let's have a look at our situation. So currently for tech we have pretty much, yeah, we have no defensive. This is even broken. Can we fix this first just to get it done? Hybrid turbines. So we just need one wiring loom. Probably got one of those in here. We do! Pardon me. Shabba. Lovely. Okay, that's fixed at least. It's only A-class, but we need what we can get in this. So, what is going to be the best way to get defensive stuff as well as multi-tool, like, oriented weaponry? Worst comes to worst, the boltcaster is fine, but we could do with more. Now, to pick up extra tech, would it be best to just warp to a load of new systems and get the loot from the space stations? We can quickly scan the planets while we're there, see if there's any of note. Jay, what up? Awesome to have you. Shadairs to you, good sir. Just trying to think of the best way to get shielding tech and for exosuit as well as multi-tool weaponry. Pretty much any upgrade would do. The derelicts are definitely a way, but we need, I mean, to be honest, actually now we've got this and this. Doing the derelicts is going to be a hell of a lot safer. Also, warping to different systems would give us the chance to get more emergency signal scanners for those, so that might actually be a really good move to do at the start of the stream. So let's see what we can make as far as those thingies go. So actually we've also should have a warp hardcore. Don't spend everything we got. Well, actually it doesn't matter because we'll be able to get more. So 9 of those. Won't be able to make... Oh, we can make 9 of this. Hells yeah. Oh, nope. It's warp cells now. Hella. So we have 9 warp cells. Just have a warp hypercore, I believe, in here. Or did we already put it into the hyperdrive? Potentially. We'd also want to switch to the... Oh, we're already on it, actually. It's on the... it's parked. So, I'm just making sure I'm not missing it. Oh yeah, having some dark side would be good. For doing our life support as backups. Yeah, but I think we got everything we need here. We can do quite a few, but Oh, what's that? That's more looking at it now. I found a lucky Sentinel pillar with a B-class Royal MT. Hells yeah, dude. Yeah, finding a Sentinel pillar would be good. I'm trying to think where do the maps for that drop? Obviously, you can get it from defeating the 5 waves, but we're not at a stage where we can fight that yet. But a Sentinel boundary map. I believe they can drop from Sentinel glass, like the. So doing interceptors and scrapping them could get us some of that because we find the glass, salvage glass on the actual interceptors. Is there any other way? Potentially. I think those are the 2 main ways. So at the moment we'll just do a bunch of warping to new systems, get some new stuff from the stations. If we see a particularly awesome planet along the way, we'll have a quick look. Dock site, so damn good. They drop from camps. Oh, they might do, yeah. But finding multiple different camps is quite tricky. I mean, we could check out the camp we already have to see if the cache will allow us to re-pick the thingies again. I'm also gonna whack on. Whack on. Whack on. Holy crap, so much crap. Have any oxygen here? Yeah, I can afford to use that because I've got some in the thing. So, we'll whack that to... Oh! Man! I was thinking I could do... But I want to use some of the carbon anyway, so it's fine. Let's put some of the extra carbon... Oh, there's no space. Is there anything we don't need that's in here? Oh, we could take that out. We hold 1,000 in there. Oxygen can be gained from here. Let's get a bit more condensed carbon that we just made. Doo 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 doo. Lovely. And right, so let's quickly check the place through here. We can warp through it from Home Sweet Home if we need to. Oh, well, if Home Sweet Home is respawned, we'll check the grave as well. Buried caches sometimes drop Sentinel maps. Ooh, do they do that in Abandoned as well? I feel like we already found one somewhere, but it's not. Because the loot table's completely different in Abandoned, isn't it? Because in normal mode they don't drop X class, but in this they drop all. Nope, these haven't respawned, sadly. Probably gonna take a fair bit of play between respawns. So, let's just carry on. We will go our own way. Go our own way. There is our war piper. I could definitely do with more, you know, efficiency on our hyperdrive. Right, let's head off, and we'll just walk to some new systems. Shap-doo-doo. How's it going, Space Weasel, by the way? I didn't actually say hello to you specifically. Hope you're having a swish one. How's the no vaping nicotine going? Pretty good. It's been 9 days now since I last vaped. I mean, my vape is technically here, but there's nothing in it. It's on, but it says low battery. Because I just left it on for a week without touching it. I mean, I will probably throw in that. Man, I wish I'd get to your stage. I smoke like 20 a day. Ah, it sucks, man. Yeah, it's... I smoked for 15 years, or 14 years, and vaped for 9. So it's not like I did it right away or anything. But like, the vaping definitely helped to get as a midway stage. And honestly, so with the quitting, with it just being nicotine, the worst was the first 2 days, like by far. The first 2 days was just pretty hellish. Like, I wasn't going to talk about this before because I was still slightly going through it the last week. But, so, there are a lot of symptoms you can get with withdrawal, and I had most of them, including like acute depression and everything. It can get really bad. Those first 2 days are brutal. You just need to know that it's only 2 days. You need to know that the anxiety and depression that's different to normal is fleeting. It's only because of the withdrawal, and it will go. Luckily, I obviously knew this and recognized and everything, so you're not very productive during that time. I wasn't really able to do anything, so I couldn't even focus on anything either. It sounds really bad, and it is. It's like, what the hell, man? But like, I basically just read. I read as long as my focus would allow, and then I just stuck some random crap on in the background. I couldn't really do anything. But you just need to get through it without giving in. Once you pass like 2-3 days, it becomes, say like that was 100% difficulty, it switched to 10% difficulty instantly, just like almost 2 days into it, just flipped. And then it was just way easier. It was really weird. It was like instant, it was like a switch. I just felt way better. And yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. Not much has changed in the 7 days since that change. I think it's been very subtle that the craving has slowly faded a little. I started to feel sick when smoking a cig. It helped to quit from one day to the other. That's the thing. So my problem is that I've always enjoyed it. Even when like I stopped vaping and I enjoyed being able to taste things better. Like when I started vaping from stopped smoking cigarettes. I was able to taste everything better. I could smell everything better. I remember being at work and a customer came in. They were like the entire different end of the aisle from me. And it's not a small store, so these are long aisles. They just walked past and I could smell the cigarettes. It was ridiculous. It's like, holy crap, I used to stink like that. That's ridiculous. Yet, even with all that, I still thoroughly enjoy smoking. Even now, if I had one, like, it would take a pack of 20 for me to get to the point where I'm like, oh, it doesn't taste great. Like, I'd have to be that far in. And unfortunately, at that point, you're already back in. So it's like, so yeah, it sucks because sometimes you can't do the whole makes you feel sick or whatever, because it's never made me feel sick, like directly. And I've always just enjoyed it, which is a bitch. Makes it hard to quit. Well, when I went to Japan, I just smoked the entire time I was there. Primarily because they treat vaping and smoking the same. So to vape, I had to be in indoor smoking areas, sparsely dotted around Tokyo, surrounded by thick cigarette smoke. So at that point, I was like, well, like, I'm just going to smoke at this point. I'm not going to vape while I'm here. Because I'm either secondhand smoking or I'm just enjoying it myself. So, yeah, it's weird. You're probably going to get a better glass return by looking for autophage heads on corrupted planets. If they drop, it will be like 10. Oh yeah, salvage glass from those. I always think of getting the inverted mirrors from those, which is still great because you can get the nanites from the inverted mirrors as well. Definitely, yeah, we will do some of that at least during today's stream. Sorry, I went off into a whole thing about quitting smoking there. I don't know. Hopefully my experience helps to plot it in anyone's mind who's thinking about it. It's worth doing, 100%. You just gotta know the entire time that these cravings and whatever negative effects you're having from it will fade over time. Like, it 100% will fade. You'll get to a point where you won't think of the disappointment of not being able to like get the relief from having a drag after eating. That was the big thing for me. Every time the last week, it's not so much now, which is great, but for like the first 5 days, after that 2 days, every time I finished eating, it was like disappointment because I can't. It's really weird. I appreciate you sharing, trying to quit myself now. Yeah, honestly, it's worth it, man. Just stick with it. It is very hard, but it's absolutely something you can do. It's not something you can't do. Like, it's literally just the first 2 days or so will feel like you can't do it, but you definitely can. Just remember that. And yeah, doing something about your oral fixation. So this has helped me with that massively. Didn't do much in the first 2 days. I think it was just so strong, but also chewing gum. I've been using sugar-free chewing gum a lot because I don't want to get really fat. Just because it took a lot of willpower and effort to lose the weight when I got fat. However, I do have snacks. I have some. I ate an entire pack of Haribo Tang Fastics last night. As well as a pack of dry roasted peanuts. Half a pack of salami. I ate a lot last night. And it wasn't all great food. Bags of candy on my desk now, yeah. So yeah, I've got some winter like throat sweets. They're herbal tablets basically. They're local to the Black Country, so I don't know if any like you'll get them anywhere else. So like a yellow a yellow tab, like kind of like a elongated chewing gum chiclet or whatever. It's like that, but it's hard candy. It's yellow and it smells like very much like herbs, like a medicine almost. And it's meant for cold nights to soothe your throat. And I like them. Some people hate them, but like I have those sugar-free blackberry and cherry Fisherman's Friends. Obviously the sugar-free chewing gum. And then just some of the not great for salt, but not bad for like health over if you ignore the salt thing. So like I've got a bunch of like I like pork rinds, but pork crunch. So it's the really puffed up crackling. I've got some jalapeno ones, and I've never tried these before. Salt and vinegar, really nice. I had a bunch of these for this week. As a terrible breakfast. The only thing is they have a crap ton of salt on them, but if you ignore the salt, they're just mostly protein. It's like actually not that bad. It tastes good though. Anyway, sorry. Right. So, jelly beans and nerds, cashews, mixed nuts, and gum round out my substitutes. Yeah, I try to not do too many of the jelly beans and nerds, otherwise you're definitely going to gain a lot of weight. I mean, you get like gaining a bit of weight is a fine price to pay to quit smoking, but I definitely want to try and lose the weight after, and the more you gain, the harder it's going to be to lose it after. But I'd say quitting the smoking is by far the most important thing, provided you don't go full obese. Ancient Aunt, in child who died, she smoked like a chimney. They had to clean the house up as it all stank of ashtray. They gave the dog a bath and found out they'd only thought it was a golden Labrador for years. Turned out it was actually white. What? That can't... The dog was stained with cigarette tar. That can't be true. That's insane. Oh, a friend told me a story about that ancient aunt. That feels slightly... That feels embellished. I mean, cigarette smoke, the tar in it, sticks to everything. Could have been worse, might turn out to be a cat. Unstable gel, one of the meh ones we can get. Also meh with a polyfiber. Let's just... So 132, 166, so we'll just go around. Mostly single scanner. Hells yes. Shibuya. I'll give you the planet a quick scan. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Dog must have a short life, poor thing. I tried Oppo, but that was ridiculous. What's Oppo, if you don't mind me asking? Sorry I missed that before. Nope, there's loads of pics online showing the colour difference on the walls between... Oh no, yeah, the walls, I wasn't doubting the walls. I used to smoke indoors as well. For a good... probably 8 of the 14 years I smoked cigarettes. Yeah, like... Yeah, it was bad. Like, especially like the glossy paint on doors. That really picks it up, because it's like... Because all it's glossy, it's also a bit tacky once, like, the stuff gets on it. The white walls... It's horrible, but you can just sugar soap paint over. The glossy doors and, like, wooden trimming and stuff, that's the more difficult stuff. Plus, every DVD you own in that... like area has like you have to clean it individually. So I was talking about the dog specifically, not like the embellishment of walls and stuff. I believe the walls. I remember when I still smoked, I sold a video game and like, I thought I'd cleaned it up. I'd even like sprayed a bit of aftershave like kind of around the just the plastic part end of the thing, not to get any on the stuff. The person who bought it off me, I think it was on Amazon Marketplace, like mentioned the smell of smoking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, it smelled like an ashtray when they opened it up, but otherwise awesome. So, no. Yeah, you can't sugar soap a dog though. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't say anything about bringing sugar soap to a dog. Right, so, are there any good planets here? Have a quick look before we move on. By the way, for those wondering, this is a, it's foam. I'm not sure how good this is for you, because it's literally just breathing in essential oils. And I've been using it, like, 3 times the amount they expect you to. Because, obviously, oil fixation. Once these are gone, I'm just throwing it. But, it's definitely helped the oil fixation, but it's just air with, like, that's been sucked through a tube that is soaked in essential oils, a core, that gives it a flavour. And, yeah, no nicotine or anything. I don't understand, yes. Was that it? It's only 2 planes in this one. Yeah, it looks like it. Sapomi's Yarn, how's it going, man? Have a bit of free time since quite a while and will be annoying you guys for coming 30 minutes. Hells yeah, I hope you're doing well, dude. Bountiful planet with no other iffiness. Let's give it a quick look. We probably won't be spending too much time here. I'm a bit iffy about the sky. But Shabba. was thinking of you the other day, Jan. Wondering how you're doing with the whole gymness and such. Yeah, this looks a bit red. So, NMS still going strong. Haven't seen updates in a long time. I mean, yeah, the updates have been coming. We've already had like 3 this year. Or 4. One of them. Looks a bit wet. Yeah, I don't mind the burgundy, but when the colour... Okay, the lilac sky is not too bad. There's no contrast here. It's not horrible, but... We'll land on it and get out to get the discovery. I smoked for years, utilised tons of crutches when I quit. Cinnamon toothpicks, licorice chews are my mantra. I am a non-smoker until I believed it. Hells yeah. Actually, that is the entire reason I got like these. These are toothpicks. And one of my bags has just got an entire pack of toothpicks that menthol flavour ones that just broke out everywhere. This was from the last time I tried to quit. That was actually a long time ago. I forgot I bought these. Infused toothpicks, Berry Blast. These are energy boost toothpicks that have it's got Jambu in it. So basically, as you like chew or like just have it in your mouth, it has like a numbing effect like Sichuan peppercorns that like give you a numbing and tingling on your tongue. And it's also got like caffeine in it or something. I don't know, but it's a weird toothpick thing. I've used that more to reset my router than to actually put in my mouth. I really had a break. Now that I have a full-time job, have a much steadier repeating schedule, so I've been constantly going 5 to 6 times a week for 3 years. Dude, that's freaking awesome, man. Hella dedication. Awesome, man. Yeah, bench 120 for 8 yesterday. Holy crap, dude. That's, yeah, I fear Jan has got a touch of bulk on him these days. He's still rocking the I was thinking, do I call you like a top knot wanker or something? Obviously it's all jokes. What do you mean install a hyperdrive? Where's my... This is my hyperdrive. Hyperdrive... Oh no, wait, where is my hyperdrive? Oh yeah, this is sublight, that's hyper. Yeah. My brain going weird. Invigorating, so you get a bit of vigorous with the picks, but can't tell when you've stabbed your tongue. I suppose, yeah, you'd have to be careful with splinters. Still got it, but I have been rocking it short on the sides now, more Viking-like. It's also not a top knot, but a bun. Oh yeah, it's a bun, yeah. Yeah, you even made that emote, wasn't it, just to combat Gek being a cheeky bastard? And the Viking, that's fine though, we can get some extra nanites in the Viking. Cosplay as Jesus at the Papal concert. Hells yeah. Never cosplayed as Jesus, but I used to be known, like people used to call me Jesus. I mean, obvious reasons. I used to have hair to my lower back. That mixed with the beard. Yes, Golden Bastard, how is his peanut butter addiction? It's absolutely terrible. His paws have never been clean for like 5 years. And every he tries to talk, he's just like watching one of those dogs try and get peanut butter out of his gums. Nah, he's fine. It'll probably pop up at some point. Giggity. Come on, give us something good. Boltcaster module, literally the type of thing we're looking for. Hells yeah. Whack that in. Any good? possibly the worst we could have gotten. Rate of fire would have been the best, because we can boost that massively regardless of the actual stat. Shabba. If I had a Shabba, we definitely got to pick this up. And the one from the other room. Hails to the year. Also being consistent with the Warhammer painting, have almost a whole closet full right now. Having adult money is dangerous. Oh man, you and a friend of mine, Dave, would get along, which is a shame because he's the one you would have met if we'd stopped off on the way to Germany. He's the one driving. He loves Warhammer. I don't know if he's actually playing at the moment, but he's got crazy figures. I used to play very long time ago, but I haven't played in a very long time. I've still got like my Space Marine army with all the like solid lead dreadnoughts and stuff. All that stuff's probably worth a bit now because they don't do metal anymore, do they? Unless you get it from Forge World, like special order ones. Where'd did you get into ship? It did. Skibidi-bidi-doo-doo. Nanocaves. Do I actually need these? I'll sell it. Skibidi-bidi-doo-doo. Solid lead dready daddies are awesome. Also being consistent with the yeah, so like those dreadnoughts will be. How old was I when I got them? And I got them off someone else. They're a few years older than that. They would be 25 to 30 years old. Holy crap. Oh, I mean, you absolutely could. They're not, well, like multiple ways. You could shave, do some shavings, get in the food. You could, if you really want to be evil, you could hit them over the head with it. I actually found not long ago an old orc tank, lead one. It's pretty cool. It's lead and plastic, because it got some plastic molded parts. Right. Any good Planito? Any good Planito? Nope. Actually, we should look for dissonant ones, shouldn't I? Dissonant systems. Maybe we'll do that next. There's a planet behind there, but obviously I'm not too interested. Is one of these... This is definitely giving me a rate. So let's put a couple of those in. I forgot I can use these on the Hive Drive as well. That makes it so much better. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. For dissonant. Ashky-be-doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Chicky. This is... We have to do something with this system. Kuchiki is the surname or family name of... I mean, I think it's a family name. Like, what's her name? From Bleach. You know, Byakuya's adoptive sister. How the hell have I forgotten one of the main characters' names? Yeah, anyway, Kuchiki. This needs to be a Bleach system. Hopefully it will give us good luck as well. Right. as we're already pointing to them, let's scan these. Voiced hot planet. Hot sexy planet. Dusty bitch. Oh, that's a dusty bitch. Gamma. Also recently watched anime for the first time in 2 years called Orb Movements of the Earth. Highly recommend. Orb Movements of the Earth. Curious. Have I seen that anywhere? Grassy planet. Orb Movements of the Earth. I have not. Okay, yeah, I'm curious. I'll check that out. I've not seen that. I've been more reading light novels than watching anime myself. I'm still watching some anime on occasion, but rainy. Oh, distance detected, and it's rainy. Starbulb. Goodness. So I definitely have to check that out then. Matt Biswoosh. The what is this bush? It has the purple hair. Purple hair, purple hair. Right, let's pop in the station first. Hopefully, when we're doing this, we'll find a distant planet that has like a really high concentration of shards or the distant resonators or the broken folk. I can't remember. I think we spoke about this. I feel like you were going to see it. Oh, damn it. I can remember the lyrics to the songs in it, but not the name of it. I suppose I could sing the song, but if you already know it, then it's pointless talking about it. The knowledge is passed on and researched in secret for the church. Oh right, so it's about people figuring out the Earth isn't the centre of the universe, but it's heresy according to the church, so they need to stay in hiding. It's very tense and shows how the knowledge is passed on and researched in secret. For if the church found out his literal death sentence, sometimes, yeah, the like torture and stuff to get confessions of heresy, which would then just be, you'd be murdered horribly anyway. That happened a lot. It's freaking brutal. Oh, that was even explored a bunch in Berserk and stuff, wasn't it? I remember the one. I can't remember if it's the good or bad one. But in one of the Berserk things, the guy just decided this village was full of heretics. So they crucified everyone in the village, women and children as well, to wagon wheels. And then just like put them up for display as they slowly died in like agony. And like in Berserk, like the spirits of those people who have basically been corrupted to by this torturous death, but for no reason. They're completely innocent. They did nothing. They're all like these crazy dangerous spirits that are like still trapped and crucified to these wagon wheels, and they're just like rolling towards them and they're like trying to attack them. Such a weird and horrendous like start to this series. Let's whack another one there. Oh, Maiden Abyss, that's it. That's the one I was talking about. Maiden Abyss. Have you seen that? That's Berserk for you, yeah. Do 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 do. I wanna know who other people are. Do do. Anything worth getting from this bad boy? Not really. In a world of deception. So the anime, but I haven't caught up in 3 years. Too busy. Have you seen I mean, have you seen like the Golden City? Like season 2 is as far as the season 1, then the movie, then season 2. And I think those have been out for longer than 3 years. We haven't had season 3 yet. So you're probably caught up. It's like that anime makes me feel a way that I never want to feel, because it is brutal at times. Like it's soul crushing, that anime is at times. But it's also one of the best animes ever made. I'd recommend it to anyone. I feel like it does need a warning there. It's like, if you're feeling like a bit depressy, maybe don't watch this one. It might make you worse. Haven't seen the Golden City. Last thing I watched was the Experiment Lab with the... Oh, that freaking guy, man. That is one of the most brutal things in all anime, that is. That is akin to Full Metal Alchemist. I've forgotten the girl's name, but... I'm just going to say the girl and the dog. If you know, you know. Nina, no! See, like this thing, the girl and the dog thing that I've just mentioned, it's such a well-known, horrifying thing in anime that at many anime conventions you'll find someone dressed up as this thing, and it's just like... It's just like there's a very much a, you son of a bitch. How dare you. It's brutal, man. Full Metal Alchemist is good for freaking anime as well. Everyone raves for Brotherhood being by far the best. It's great, but the original was one of the first animes. Like, was when I was really just getting into anime. And I watched that, like, way before Brotherhood ever came out. And it holds a special place for me. So I'm almost certainly biased towards really liking that one, but... It annoys me how people say it's shit, because it's clearly not shit. I just think they didn't quite stick exactly to the manga, did they? And she just liked that so much she stopped. No! You want about the original one, like? What did she dislike about it? Oh, you mean she disliked that scene? Like the thing with the girl and the dog? That is understandable. No, Brotherhood, what? I'm doing an abandoned challenge now. Traveller Fozen, hells yeah. The Nina scene, yeah, it is. It's soul crushing, isn't it? It's brutal. It's like... Sometimes there are scenes or things in like these that are just... They're a bit much. It's like, I'm not reading to feel like crap. What's I'm thinking here? Doing a band challenge now, and yes, it's live. What do you mean, yes, it's live? Hmm? The Nina scene discussed it too. Oh yeah. I was thinking. I originally assumed you were saying that the original Full Metal Alchemist, she hated it so much that like she stopped watching anime because of it or something. It's just you and the world you start on. Find a ship and get to space station. So, I mean, I assume there's some restrictions or something? Ah, so you just came in to promote it then? Is that what you're doing? But I mean, no starship. Ah, okay, I've never done no starship. Any plans to try to fly to Galactic Core the old-fashioned way with this save? I don't know. I don't know, it's just the way you said in Yes, It's Live. It seemed that way. But, like, it's not like I'm gonna complain about it or anything. Any plans to try and fly to Galactic Core the old-fashioned way with this save? Well, yeah, because there's no Artemis Path decision, is there? Okay, if there wasn't before, there is now, Black Ruby. Yeah, I think we should. Because I wanted to do that for ages, but then they made it so it's pointless to do it. You're just like crippling yourself to do it instead of just going through a portal or something. I mean, technically I can just go through a portal with this. But if I'm ever going to do it the old-fashioned way, abandon mode is the way to do it. Now, as far as the amount of shards and stuff this planet has, it doesn't seem to have any more than other places. Ow. It's hard to see distant resonators on this planet's surface because of the colouring. So, oh well, I mean, there's one up there though. Do I shoot it? And then warp away? And these are taking a while to kill, aren't they? I'm not getting any hate for shooting these guys. I didn't think this was a thing anymore. It was in Pirate Systems for a while. I think it was Pirate Systems. Can't see the buggers there at the moment. You need to... You need to de-ship and run around for a bit. For what though? I don't want them to come after me. Being able to shoot them without actually suffering any consequences is pretty great. I shoot side to side so I'll actually hit them because they're too close. To use my scanner. Am I going mad? Why, what? To use my scanner for what? There we go. The issue is you can't reverse in this bad boy. So I have to keep a solid distance from them. Of course they heal themselves if I don't keep on top of shooting the one for a while. So I have to shoot both of them. There we go. Now there's only one left. It'll be easy to finish this one off. You know, if I can actually hit the bugger. This is too much effort, we won't do this a lot. There we go. Right. Phew. Might be worth remembering this planet for that, the fact that it's not calling the feds. Oh, so you use your scanner, finding autophage heads and collecting radiant shards. So, you need to de-ship and run around for a bit. Oh, do you mean... Okay, now I get what you mean. But yeah, so that is how... I'd need to do that to actually scan for the things, but... Talking... Oh, is that a crash rate? Talking of, what do the broken dudes actually show up as icon-wise? I've never searched for them like this. When I was judging the amount of radiant shards, I was just looking, because you can see them. Oh, this really isn't bad. Not this location, at least. Are you in creative mode? No, I'm in permadeath and full difficulty mode. Everything is maxed out, and it's abandoned, of course. But, well, that's in the titles, obviously, you saw that. I suppose we may as well get a bunch of shards as a right here. And that will allow more warps anyway. Boom ba-doom ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna know where the shards are, doo-doo. I'll send my mining beam to a world of purple. Yes, oh yes. See these crystals and then I will grab them and fuel my shizzle. I'm just butchering this song. For those who don't know, it's a actually, what song is this called? It's off the... I think it's off the second OST for Maiden Abyss. I can't remember the name. Because Gravity is also an amazing song from that. That's so lyrics. That is not the song I was after. Made in Abyss. Oh wait, no, that is Gravity. Yeah, by Kevin Penkin. Made in Abyss, Gravity. Highly recommend. Good friggin' song. Although, I get the feeling this music won't be as amazing unless you know the series, because it's soundtrack music. And so, of course, for anyone who's watched the series, it holds a lot more meaning. Music's beautiful regardless, though. Oh, hello. Oh, gosh. Oh, a bunch of these bastards. Gotta be careful around these. Just gonna get it. None of them are attacking me. What the frick? I mean, I'll take it, but it's weird. Can you see Gojira begin August? Has Jono still active? Yeah, he's not as active as he used to be, but he's around. He usually pops in on most Sundays and stuff, just to say hello and whatnot. And he's been playing Abandon mode on this recently, which he's really been enjoying. Shock and awe, yo! He's saying it's been a while since I've been able to catch a live stream. Awesome to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Schnells to the yeah. Have you been, because I think I saw you on one of Bob's Dune streams, maybe? They've been enjoying Dune. Freaking awesome game. Forking crazy. Awesome to see ya. To see ya, awesome. The hell are all these crystals I scanned before, but can't really see now? Oh! Abandoned wreckage. That sounds like it. What's the max range you can squeeze out of an explorer ship now with 220 light year initial range and 3 X-class modules? So, 220 light year initial range. So we're talking a 119% bonus. Is that... So, calculator. So, the max you can do, let's think of what the different parts are. You have the escape engine, you also have the 4 boosters now, which will give a lesser bonus each. Then you have 3 X-class modules. Max an X-class can go to is 320, isn't it? So look, No Man's Sky X-class. Oh, just put No Man's Sky Hyperdrive upgrade. The wiki will have the table with the X-class in it. 320, yeah. So, to work this out, we'll just imagine the optimum arrangement. So you'd want the 320 light year modules in the central cube. We're going to assume no supercharged slots, because it's kind of unnecessary. If you're going to use supercharged slots, use it for weapons, shielding, or most of all, pulse engine. You want to use 2 of them for pulse engine, because you want one on the main pulse engine, the other one on the sublight amplifier. Have the sublight amplifier not only in one of the supercharged slots, but surrounded by all of the other non-core module pulse engine stuff. The pulse engine core module is a lesser bonus, so that's the one you don't want touching the sublight amplifier, because it will give a less bonus than anything else to the sublight amplifier's adjacency. This is to give you the highest pulse drive power. Anyway, so we have 3. Shall I bring... Yeah, I'll make it so you can see this. There we go. So, first of all, we'll do the 320. So we'll do the 3 X-class modules. So that will be 320. Right, we want that cube with that. We want anything in the other 4, which is a greater module. The only other greater module, except for the X-class, will be the... what's it called? Auto escape one, that one. So we'll have 3 X-class, 320 light years with the auto escape module. That's the central cube. We'll then have the hyperdrive core and all 4 of the spectral drives touching the outer sides of the 320s. How many sides are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 sides. And it is the 6 sides? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 6 sides for them to be able to touch. And we've got 5 modules. So all but one of the open sides of the 320s will be able to be touched. So let's do the first 320 will be 320 multiplied by... So let's say the top... Right, so the cube, escape module, 320, 320, 320. So we'll do this one first. That will have 2 greater bonuses, one from the escape drive, one from the other adjacent 320 X-class. Then it will be touched on the other 2 sides by a lesser. So the greater is 6, the lesser is 4. I think? Or is it 3? Yeah, the other one's 5 and 3. So 6 and 4, 5 and 3. So we'll multiply that by 1.6644. So 20. So 1.2. Then plus the other 320, which is 320, that's touched by 2 greater and 2 that. So it's actually just this again. So 320 times 1 0.2. Then we'll do the final 320 module, which is 320 times 1.16, because it hasn't got one of the minor modules. Then, so that's all the 320 modules accounted for. Then we'll add the only other light year adding module, which is the core module. So if this is an interceptor, it's going to be 600. If it's but it's not, it's Explorer. So Explorer will be 100. Now, we'd want this in a place where it's going to be touched by as many letters as possible. So, but because of how we're having to do this, the most it's going to get touched by is just one other of the lesser. So this is 1.04. 100 times 1.04. Now, there is one more calculation to do in this. So, history. Why can't I add? Why don't let me affect that in any way? I won't be able to show the whole thing, but so that's the base amount. If we then multiply that by the bonus, so 2.19 equals plus 1, 2723.6, so 2724 light years. That's the max. Atlas Dash module. So would that be... I think you can increase that, can't you? So that's 50. But I think you can use the other bobbleheads to increase that, to like get adjacency on that as well. It won't adjacency with the other hyperdrive, but it will adjacency with the bobbleheads. One of them doesn't though, but I can't remember if it's that or not. If it is that, you'd want to increase this by another like 110 or something light years. Well, it doesn't give. Well, it won't give 100 extra light years on Explorer. It'll be 50 multiplied by the bonus Explorer has, which could be like an extra 100%. But this one we're talking about is more than that. So it would be 110 that it would actually give, not 100. Thanks, dude. Hope you do. How to dib now? Catch you later, Yarn Man. Awesome to see you, dude. Have a freaking swish evening. So I got carried away with maths there. So if we're going to add that, can I change this thing? No. But I can grab it here. Invalid input, apparently. So we'll just grab this. Equals, then we'll grab, so we'll then just add plus 50, assuming no adjacency bonuses on that, multiplied by 2.19 plus 1. So it'd be 2,833. So I think it would round down to that. Did you ever play Planetcrafter? If not, don't do it. It's just too addicting. Yeah, I've seen, like, I haven't played it, no, but I know Jason and I think Beebs and potentially Bob enjoy it. I think that is the one that... Is that the one that Bob's done a lot with Jason? No, isn't that Space Engineers? Well, I'm tempted. But yo, Marco. Right, so yeah, anyway, that's maths. I went way too hard on just a simple question. Can't help it when maths gets involved. I get all giddy. Right. Close this bitch down. Oh crap, I just left my character here. I'm glad it didn't like kill me while I was paused. Oh yeah, we're going to the thing, aren't we? Yeah, there, abandoned wreckage. Planecraft duo playthrough when? Yo train. Shidaisy. And oh, I don't know really. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Might get some good tech from this. Or not. Warped processor. Oh, a bit of silver. Thanks, game. That was great. Cheers. There's a lot of buried cash in here, stuff here. This is a pretty decent planet, to be fair. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything like the. What is it with my throat today? Not seeing anything like those damaged dudes. Planet's pretty though. Ungrateful what? For what? Being the crash ship? Would you have been happy with a bit of silver? Mr. Golden Boy? What was the thing that dropped the loot just now? It was a crashed ship. A ship wreckage, to be more specific. They were like secretly added ages ago. Basically like a damaged machinery, but a ship version. They added them, and I don't think they were in the notes. And they were just there. And like I didn't even hear about them until like 2 months later or something. Yeah, they're really rare, and you only see them on like. Actually, I don't even know what the rules are for these, to be fair. I wanna know where the people are. I'll go to a station and be like, "What up, G-Funk?" Do 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 do. Cousinton. This is the sneeze system. I did find an Explorer in Abandoned mode with 216 light year initial when upgraded to S-Class. Have 2 supercharged slots up touching the... That's hella awesome, man, yeah. Yeah, the max is obviously, I think it's 221. I think. Is it? Should be. The upper right corner so far with one mod at... What the hell is going on? With one mod at 292, one with 207, and one with 308. Hell's yeah, dude. Nice. Yeah, the supercharged slots can add quite a bit with those. Yeah, that calculation I did before was no supercharged. Ah, dead planet, that could be cool. There's a moon behind that one too. Could be swish. It's just a little swish. Every time we swish. Scooby-Doo. Almost bag it over again then. Found any glyphs yet? No. Did find a grave, but that was through a different quest, so we couldn't access a glyph from it at the time. Movement, okay. I wish you'd stop giving us C-class there. Heat dispersion, so 8, we just need to be 8% heat dispersion. Hell yeah, that did it. Dismantle. That'll do, pig. Not bad for a C-class. Not bad at all. And swish. Exosuit upgrade. Upgrade early in the morning. Upgrade. Oh, actually, was there nanites to be gained? When did they add the ship station to the abandoned stations? I can't remember exactly when, but it was a little. It was a little while ago. It's so you could obviously scrap your doodles and whatnot. Scrap your doodle whatsits, as Gek would say. Check out this dissonant planute. Planute note. Yeah, they added those things on, so because otherwise there was like no way to do certain things, and it makes sense that the machinery is just going to be there. The next excess module, which is okay for me, is number 37 of installed mods. It gives 313 layers. Upgrade hyperdrive mods are the worst to roll on for guns. Yeah, they can be a right bitch. I ran out, did I? 2, sod that. 1. You'll be happy about it. Do 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 do. I am the music man, I don't live far away. What do you say? What do I say? I say, give me all that shiz. Now, if this has a lot of dissonant resonators and stuff on the surface, this would be great, because it shouldn't be too hard to find them. Moving around would also be amazing, so getting like these shards and even finding them would be really easy. I don't think we'll find any harmonic camps on this one and stuff. Don't bring my doodle whatsits into it. Well, let your own fault. Shite and jizzer. That's right, everyone. Gek is a shite and jizzer. Getting all the shards like a bunch of mad lads. We're going to be filled up for days, all this. For days. So, how easy is it to get across this place? And salvage container. Oh, there is salvage scrap on this one. I wonder, as this dead planet, would we get sentinels? So would the salvage containers be really easy to get on this planet? Get the exocraft? Yeah, I've already got a Minotaur, Roma and Nautilin in this playthrough. Fortunately, the ice I brought up for my Bepis Max is already half melted. I've only been streaming an hour and a quarter and almost all of my ice is gone. What the frick, man? What the frick? over there. Whee! It is good planet. This is very good for farming, I like. It doesn't. There are sentinels everywhere in abandoned mode. I was suggesting that as this planet has no atmosphere, it might not have sentinels on it. No, this stops the biological horrors. Get a boost. Yeah, boy. Give me flashbacks of shuffling across planets. So... It's going to be a small one. That's what she said. But sentinels don't need to breathe. Well, no, but... There we go, we do have sentinels here. The logic doesn't... This game doesn't always follow realistic logic, does it? Like... Oh, crap. You don't need a... you don't need an atmosphere to have, like... I don't know, crash ships and stuff. You don't need a race to have existed in a system for a ship to have crashed there. Like, the whole Uncharted systems, you don't need a... Just because a race hasn't completely taken it over and built a space station there doesn't mean that no one's ever been there. So, you know, logic doesn't always follow. I'll grab that. I was not paying enough attention there, though. This is permadeath. I should probably be more careful. So, what I'm really wondering about is stuff like the dissonant resonators and there's more. That one's close-ish. How far's this one? They're all about the same. There's 3 here. Let's go to this first, then we can make a big circle. I found the roam to be OP in collecting inverted mirrors. Not sure if you need radar for them to appear on C-scan. Oh, yeah, we've actually got the sentinels around them as well. Could try shooting them in the ship, but our ship weapons are pretty awful at the moment. NMS logic, some planets have no atmosphere. You will drop out of pulse when you get to the atmosphere that does exist. Yeah. So I found the room to be OP in collecting... So what's OP about it? Can you use, like, its scanner to scan for dissonant resonators? Is that a thing? Shoot from here. No, there's an interceptor after me. So yeah, I'm not so lucky in this system. Now, how will I get away? Tee. Suckers. You press C and drive to dissonant resonators, and then the scanner will barely touch you and have a hard time following you. Right. So pressing C in Aroma will show fairly far off dissonant resonators? Like, how far close can you be for that to work? Or do you have to be? And yo, Marco dude, thank you very kindly. Oh, I'm dying. Hell's yeah, man. Welcome. Talking about aromas. Awesome to have you, dude. Thank you very much for the support. Very much appreciate it. Hashtag 07 to the newest X-Man. Still after me? Oh yeah, of course. I'm on... I shot from a ship, which means they won't ever lose sight of me unless I reload. Right. Or use a cloaking device, but I don't think I have one. No. I'm going to have to reload as soon as it's auto-saved. Yeah, it's close enough. With NMS logic, derelict freighter robots will count as creature kills in space station missions, but alien bugs and derelict freighters will not. I could have sworn they did before. They definitely count as predators, don't they? Man, they were getting all pissy. Not sure on the distance, but it seems better than the F scan on foot. How's it? Oh man, I've definitely got to try it. Sounds good. Right. I believe in the thing I love. Skibidoo when you're from above. I'm not seeing any good stuff we're after, really. I mean, obviously, other than like shards. Shards pretty cute. Pick up a few more of those, and we'll head off to the next planet. Pretty good planet though for shards and stuff. However, these being on their own is a bit rough. I prefer a big old cluster of them. There we go. The movement is obviously great because the low atmo is or low gravity. It's nice and low on this freaking planet. It is gravity. Scooby-Doo-Babby-Dee-Bee-Dee-Bee-Dee. I'm going to have to listen to that song after the stream now. We could play NMS Logic all day to... yeah. This Gek has nothing useful in their abandoned systems except for a few crashed ships worth looting for S or X class mods. Not a single tool at any of their outposts. Oof. Rough. I wanna know where your battle is to do. Something about a dream in a world of deception. And on your face. Doobie-doobie-doo. Ma-ma-ma-ma. Do. I better know Luke's the English verse. The Spanish verse, no chance. What has this inverted mirror? Nope. Holy shit! Holy jism! You've been out too long in the midnight sea. What is becoming of me? I have the jism. Gonna run away because I'm going to die. That was a bad move. This is why we need more power. Call the ship after this because holy crap. They did not like me there, did they? So if you have a boosted centaur weapon on a low gravity planet, you can harvest radiant shards out even touching down as you fly. What? Oh, do you mean as in like on foot, but like When you're going past, just zoom, zoom. Yeah, I could see that. Mine's so fast. Yeah, I was thinking when you said fly, I was thinking you meant in the ship. I was thinking, what kind of ship is allowing me to do this? Right, so we picked up a few extras. Oh, we picked up a nice few extras. Holy crap. Hella. We have hella fuel, folks. Hella fuel. Hella fuel is good, yeah. Now if you can... now if you've got the golden ticket. I put a golden ticket in your bum. Look at that cheeky gobshite just walking around like he owns the place. Bastard. Right, let's pop it on to the next system. Pop it on to the next system. Boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, ah, chicka, ooh, chicka, 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 yeah, chicka, oh, chicka, ah, chicka, 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 ooh, chicka, ah, chicka, ooh, chicka, 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 oh, chicka, yeah, chicka, what? Chicka, ooh, chicka, ah, chicka, ooh, chicka, chicka, doo, dee, doo. I would like to make it a Vikina Doodles though. So filters, can I do it by life? I can by lifeform, nice. So vacuum, please. I would like the vacuum that will give the descent. Sorry. I wanna know what a vacuum dissonance are. Do without needing an Atlantic ride. What the frick? The frickety frick, I frickin' need a frickin' frick of a fingaroo. Do 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 do. Maybe getting an Atlantic drive would be a good thing to do soonish. Just so we're not so restricted. Because that would allow us to go to basically any system. And the purple ones do be looking swish, I tell you what. I'll tell you what. Hey, there we go. Geo. Oh, Geo, Geo. Ganjawinsk. Right, what we got here? Temperate without annoyed sentinels, which is nice. Viridescent with annoyed sentinels, not nice. Acrid dissonant moon. Moon could be good because it might just have things close together. No, this is just part 7 of the fresh start. I was thinking I'm gonna have to stop calling it fresh start at some point, because while that is just what the name of the series is. Wow, we have 3 lush planets, 2 of which don't have aggressive sentinels, which is pretty mental for abandon mode. I have to quickly check those 2 out. As well as acrid mood. Acrid. Acrid. I wonder if I just put part 7 in the thing, it will be a lot clearer. Floating at the surface of water worlds still creep me out. You have more inventory capacity than I had when I started my PD mode save pre-next. Back then, max was 250 resource in the slot. It also consumed 8% launch fuel. I mean, yeah, I've got less. What are you on about? I've got 150. Oh no, it's got 300. Where's the 150 come from? Oh, the 150 is like the, like in here. I can only put 150. No. Something that has 300. See. Which is a pain in the ass for working with that stuff. But, I mean, yeah, I have, if you talk to me anyway, This is... I've done multiple permadeath saves before this. One of them was in Atlas Rises. So probably the same that you're on about. PD mode save pre-next year in Atlas Rises. That's my first permadeath saves in there. You see the 8% Lord Shore when taking off with the ship. You couldn't call it to you either. When Atlas Rises dropped is when I started doing proper videos on No Man's Sky. Do 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 do. Manana. What am I gonna get? Unstable gel. Ew. Fiend. Better. Where's the third one? Is this it? Pulse engine. I'll take it. Not amazing or nothing, but I'll take it. Do 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 ba da ba dee dee. Yeah, yeah,
No meat potato salad.
Is John here? No, it's Dark Lord. How's it going, Dark Lord? Hope you're having a swish one.
Maybe we should go now.
We should go. Tempted to pick up the tritium. And he's going to sell acid. Could sell that. Don't really care about that bit of mail. Unstable jewel. Oh, blackened storage unit. Scoop, babadoo, babadiddle day. That's good. Was in a tunnel not long ago. What? Are you going to explain further? I'm not quite sure what you're on about, Doglord. Hope you're doing well though, man. Shabbat. Right, let's quick check these planets out, see if they're any good. See if they're gooder. Carmen! Hells yeah, Durham NC. That just makes me think of Durham wheat, which is the wheat that you want to use to make pasta. Thank you for the friggin' sub, Carmen. Very much appreciate it. 25 friggin' months of support from you. Thank you very much. That's all we're going to do. I just put the pulse engine module I've just picked up. Babadiddle day. Pulse engine. Oh, maneuverability. I'll take that. Why are you running around with a Hylian brain? Grind it. Yeah, I think I was originally thinking, shall I use it? I may as well. I've actually got this now, haven't I? So I can. Give me that. Oh, ain't it? Oh. That gives more than that, doesn't it? 230. Yeah, if I wait for this, I'll get the full 230. But if I leave and come back, I'll only get 150. Present. You need to. It'll take longer than it says. Because that was only the time to do 150 of the 230 total. There we go. See, I'll get the full 230. But if I'd have exited and come back when it was finished, it would have corrected it to 150. So just be aware of that kind of thing. And with this, it'll probably do the 190 like that as well. It'll probably do 2 at a time. So like, you need to stay. Well, we'll see. Yo, Carmen, thank you for the bits. Very much appreciate it. Galurk and Cook have a wonderful stream. Hells yeah. I hope you're cooking something swish-tastic. And will do, thank you. Thank you for the bits, Carmen. And the sub. As before, it's continuing on, so you just need to wait a bit longer than you think, or it says. Lovely. We can leave the last one to go, because it's not going to be higher. So, we want to go to both of these epic looking planets, because we might get beautiful views, and maybe even perfect weather. Worth checking. Worth a quick check or two, boy. It's worth a quick check or two. Well, it looks stormy, which would mean no perfect weather for us. Is this a... This looks like a giant planet or something, doesn't it? Like, it looks like the atmosphere is really thin. Right. Weather is scalding cloudburst. Yes, this is not stormless. Looks eerie and weird. Let's go to the next one. Aga do 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 push a pineapple up your bum. Aga do do do. You can always use your thumb to the left, to the right. Right, is this the other one? No, it is not. Iridescent, iridescent. There we go. This one. In a school of reduction. There's a whole lot of these. I prefer if they're a bit more neat. Better. Better, Wesley. Better. Is that an insect brain you put in the refiner? Yes, it was. But the Hylian brain, before you make it harmonic, you can get like 250 or 230 or whatever nanites per one. So it's an option if you don't want to actually bother. If you're just looking for an S-class and don't want to bother scrapping them, you can just grab the loot from them and get some extra nanites, and then just ignore it. I want to. Oh, I'm loving the blue skies. Okay, this has potential. It's very fungal. Tarts, fungus. Look at those oceans. Oh, it's lovely. Sweltering damp, but I have no idea. It doesn't sound stormless, but look at that freaking water. Looks super exotic and perfect. Missed out on at least 100k now, so no! I mean, it looks nice. Is there anything special about this planet then? Probably not. In a world of skadootion. Yeah, it does look nice. The water is like the perfect colour, and we've got the perfect skies as well. If that brown was green, it would be perfect. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because it's fungal and it has the bulb grass. Let's pop to the dark side and we'll see how it glows. And harm to see how it looks. I guess literally the opposite side of the planet. Goo dabba dee dabba dimble day doo doo. Meh 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 meh. Bah, 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 bah. Just to let me get close enough, you gab shit. Yep, the ice is completely gone. Damn it! This was ice previously. It was going to make my Pepsi Max nice and cold. There we go. Better if we had the views of the water as well. They're the same colour as my grass at the moment. What? What brown slash darker brown slash burgundy? I can understand your grass being like straw colour at the moment because of all the heat. I wish I could see this over the ocean as well. That could be cool. Might be a bit jaded. I've seen a lot of these planets. They still look nice, of course. It's the sky on this one that's really good. We might come back here. For the moment, we must warp. Warpage. So we want life form filter. We want that Viking with dissonant. Oh, we didn't even check a dissonant planet in this one. Oh, that's fine. Chicken good. Yeah, we got a chicken good. We got a chicken good. Yeah, chicken good. How wanted water isn't that bad either. Oh, here we go. We got a chicken good. Ah! Fucking the balance on this thing's a bastard. Right, so what planet we got here? You should go back and check that moon. It might be the perfect resource cache. Oh yeah, I will go back. We'll check it. Hexagonal. Okay, mutating relic. Ooh, mutating relic gamma dissonant. That sounds pretty freaking swish. Pretty swish bish. Vapor. Right, vapor planets are quite cool. Fuck yeah. Right, station foist. Do scabba day. I think we'll check out this planet, we'll go to the other one, we'll also check the fish traps, and then we'll do a derelict. Because we picked up 2 emergency signal scanners, I think. Might get some good stuff from one of those. How do we get? Yeah, we got 2. I'll restore my point to your face when you're not looking. Doesn't make any sense. Axis expansion, noise. Polyfiber, crap. Yeah, boy. So we'll come back to this one. We're just going to go to the Misty Clam first. The Misty Clams, eh? Meh. Clams! That's the name of Heather Silvermist viewers, the Misty Clams. Good lord. Right, let's check our traps. Do 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 do. Then we get some nanas by setting them through. Through, I tell you, through. So 1,720 at the moment. Ugh. Is that it? Or are there any more? Oh, there's one more. I think that's the last one. Yeah. So how many nanites did that give us total? Only about 600 and something. It's not amazing. Surf Gay, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a swish one. Get back to the sister we were before. Wee. Wee wee pee pee. At least the ice that's melted is nice cool water now. Bam, bam, bing. Actually, earlier before the stream, I had this Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. The shop by me actually sells like the imported ones. So it's like 355ml. It's just slightly. Alright, thinking that. It's in it 330ml is a normal can size in the UK. Yeah, 330. So these cans are slightly bigger because they're based on fluid ounces, 12 fluid ounces. But like, of course, that also means it's got all the terrible for you crap that all American food and stuff has. So it tasted really good, and it's fine as long as I don't have many. But it was good. I released fish for almost 20k nanites only at today's NMS session. Holy crap, trying to get all fish on the list. Nice. Let's check the one here. And welcome, Tom. So, the one here, what was it? It was a Relic one, wasn't it? Was it this one? Oh, no, that one. Mutating. The neutrinos. They're mutating. Oh well, what movie is that? Like 2012 or something? It was an end of the world movie. I think it was the one with John Cusack, which I think is 2012. The end of the world was caused by the neutrinos of mutating. Even that makes no like scientific sense at all. I remember there's like Dara O'Brien did who's a comedian who's also like super into like scientific stuff. He did in one of his stand-ups, he actually got the actor who says that in the movie to come and say the line. Because he said he has a whole bit on how just stupid that line is and how it makes no sense whatsoever, but he still loves it. Oh, depot, do. I could shoot that, but let's avoid anger in the fuzz currently. That was the one with the annoying little girl who spent the entire film screaming, "Daddy!" Probably. We meet again. Bastard. Right, actually, I may as well check if this is one that will get them all up in my grill. It does seem that way. Suckers! Memory stones are another good source of nanites. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's good actual. That's a good thought. Memory stones. I'm gonna have to reload again to get the fuzz off me. Do 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 do. Bam, minute, man. 49,555 PP. That's a lot of PP, mate. He's got hella PP, one might say. Very few have as much PP as Mr. Drain right now. It's exploding from him. So yeah, this could be a good one to mix in getting radiant shards and stuff and look for other things while also getting the memory stones. Memory stones. Like an eyelash or something in my mouth. I don't know. Potentially. But I can't locate it properly right now. Oh, memory stones. Kidney stones. Yes, it's definitely a plant that will have a lot, like a high high density of useful things. Meow. Give me that polished stone. Give me the polished stone. Polished stone. I forgot what polished stone refines to. I think there's a few recipes, aren't there? Things to mix with it, like. So is there anything particularly good right by us? That's pretty close. Grab that, see if there's anything useful in it. I spawned a planet like that at my current save. It was toxic instead of radioactive. Hells yeah. Oh, why have I got an Yang cat in my head now? I'm quite sure it's something you want stuck in your head. Ooh, emerald. Yousing fuel. I'll take the emeralds. Do 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 do. Oh, no building. Oh, that's a fucking depot. It is, son of a bitch. I was hoping it'd be somewhere that has a multi-tool. Ow. Memory stone. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to call my thing in then. Right, we'll pop back to the other one, see how good that is for the density. This doesn't seem too bad out there. We'll check that out on the way out as well. Holy jism. I was out too long in the Midnight Sea and it made a fool of me. I am the juice up. When you're fueling with those, do it via the inventory and just give it one, because otherwise it will use the second one to only do 16% of the thing. It's bullshit. Bullshit. What the hell is the thing I just tagged before I took off? There it is. Oh! Oh! Yeah, beacon, that'll give us a minor settlement. I know it's early, but I'm looking forward to dinner. Tortellini bolognese. Ooh! Tortellini bolognese. Love a bit of bolognese. Literally just tomato ragu. Hells yeah. Who doesn't like friggin' that? Thought ragu's pretty friggin' epic to begin with. Add tomato. I even Gek can't complain either because it's cooked tomato. I can definitely see it being delicious. Like I was pressing spacebar there because I was thinking it was my ornithopter. He'll find a way. Gek finds a way. Do, 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 do. A ragu has a ton of sugar in it. I use a little one. It's much nicer. I put no sugar in my ragu. I suppose technically it has a very small amount of natural sugar from the onion and carrots. But Lidl is a store. Trader Joe's is actually one of the Lidls. There are two different Lidls. Oh no, wait, that's Aldi actually, isn't it? Not Lidl. So yeah, it's a different thing. Same country that it comes from though. Lidl comes from Germany. I'm guessing... So, Space Weasel is talking about the company ragu, the actual sauce manufacturer. I'm talking about the actual dish itself, ragu, which is just a meat sauce. So you have the solfretti, which is celery, onion, carrot, sauteed in some olive oil, and then you literally just put a load of minced beef, some minced pork, maybe a bit of pancetta, maybe some veal instead of the beef if you got it. That's traditional, is veal in different parts of Italy. And then literally it's just that. You might add garlic if you want to, but that isn't... Depending where you go in Italy, you would add garlic. You don't add tomato. This is just a literal meat sauce that it's... Like bolognese is just basically that with tomato in. And it's freaking good. Because you cook it like low and slow for a while so that the fat emulsifies into like with the sauce and makes a thick, just freaking epic sauce. However, I think traditionally they put milk in it. I do not put milk in mine. So in Abundant we have no pirate system, and when you install an economy scanner, every system is marked as 1 star. So right, so in Abandoned we have no pirate systems, and when you install an economy scanner, every system is marked as 1 star. It means finding an S-class ship is ridiculous low. I don't believe... How... I didn't think economy information was there at all. What do you mean it's classed as 1 star? If it's going to be... If everything's going to be the same, it should be medium. You can tell... Okay, well, we should be able to tell by looking at the amount of products available on this. So, how many can I buy of the products? 36. So this does look like low economy. I haven't actually checked if there's medium or high. Only to mincemeat, but long cooked meat that falls apart. Yeah, so yeah, like yeah, you don't need to use mince for ragu, yeah. Like, if I'm doing it properly, I'll use like pancetta as well, which is obviously isn't minced. But so I prefer mince and finely cut meat in general for ragu. because it's supposed to be the sauce. At least the ragu I make anyway. Obviously, you can make multiple different kinds of ragu. So like the one I actually go for to make is the meat sauce that will cling to the pasta. So my goal is to make a thick meat sauce with the meat in it that when I eat the pasta, it actually just clings to the pasta on the sides. It's hard to do that with... It's not impossible, but it's hard to do that with like pulled meats. But obviously that isn't... Like if you're doing it with like tortellini or something, where it's like a really wide past the ribbons or something, way easier to do it with... That's the pasta you'd want to use, isn't it, if you were doing it with fall apart meat as opposed to mince. Plus, man, just getting some like brisket or chuck. Basically the same bloody thing. Chuck's a bit better though. And like slow cook the living crap out of that with basically just like slow cooked kind of ragu, but the ragu flavoured slow cooked meat is good. Nothing else particularly useful in this one. Dihydrogen gel is pretty good. Those stalking local extreme hazard currents on planets does more than just hitting your hazard protection. They directly damage your shield as well. You are not safe from them inside a minute or other. They're brutal, yeah. Ooh. 'Tis better than my current. I don't know where the second one of these is though. It might be one of these hidden ones. Pardon me. I may as well take it for free, I can just scrap it. Also, one of the reasons I really like doing it with mince. So when I do a ragu, I almost never do it just to have ragu that one time. I usually make a big vat of it. I've actually got some in my fridge from different containers. So I'll make a ragu, and then next time I might make either like bolognese, lasagna, just with a few alterations. Might make chili from it as well. Ragu's such a great base for chili. And yeah, I mean, you don't need mince for any of those either. You could do it with thingy. Right, yeah, this planet's mail. Let's go to that moon that we passed before and didn't check out. Whee. I feel like I'm thwacking my nose when I drink out of that. Now, this is not very cold at all. This is not going to be the most comfortable, but I can't talk for an hour without drinking anything. Nearly spilled it all over me. See how warm this is by how fizzy it's getting based on doing almost nothing. Oh, good lord. Should have bought more ice up. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, gonna Scooby Man. Actually, I was thinking about this the other day. Tomatoes in burgers, why? Now, I get beef and tomato, match made in heaven, as is pork and tomato. So, like, having, like, if you're doing, like, a sausage sandwich and you want to make it even just a little bit more epic, you can get some either tin tomatoes and just reduce the living crap out of it. So get it to, like, an entire can, 400ml, down to, like, 150ml. And you're basically spreading the super concentrated tomatoes. All you do is just add a little bit of salt, sugar, just a little bit, and a bunch of black pepper. And it's, like, freaking peak. Yeah, but that's what pickles are for, and they do a way better job. I find tomatoes just way too juicy for a burger. It's weird to me. It's like it's basically a shit pickle, because a pickle at least has a crunch. It should anyway. If it doesn't have a crunch, it's a shit pickle. it's like sausage sandwich with some, or like some sautéed cherry tomatoes that you just smush into sandwich. Oh, heaven. You're talking about making ketchup. Not really. Ketchup is ketchup should be slightly fermented. It's another whole new job on top of that. This isn't anywhere near as strong as ketchup. There's also almost no sugar in it. You only add a very slight pinch to a whole bunch of it, just to wake it up a little. I agree 100%. Tomatoes are shit pickle. Pickles are so good though. Yeah, I think this is just things. I like tomatoes, so this isn't me just liking pickles and not liking tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I eat like a crap ton of tomatoes, like almost daily, especially in the summer because of salads. Every salad I make has some cherry or cherry plum tomatoes. Oh, it's like they've had a bit of apple cider vinegar and olive oil, black pepper on them, so they're like, that brings out the flavour so good. But yeah, I'm a little obsessed with food. But yeah, it's just that on a burger, I find the texture, it's actually primarily the texture that bothers me. I also the juiciness of it. It's like cold juice on my burger. I don't really want it. I like pickles out of the jar and straight into my mouth, but never on a burger. You see, I'm not sure I could stand a pickle out of a jar directly into my mouth. However, crinkle cut, crispy, sour pickle on a burger just like makes it perfect for me. The most sold ketchup in Norway are not made of tomatoes at all, but apples. Well, apparently the old school main ketchup in like I think North America and potentially England too, before tomatoes became a thing, was mushroom ketchup. The hell's apple ketchup? I've never tried that. I find that'd be so sweet. But actually, I guess it would be a less sweet apple sauce. So like a more sour apple sauce, because generally ketchups are fermented. Pretty much all, like sauces of that kind, are old school fermented things. It's all the same things, like ketchup, so like tomato ketchup, mushroom ketchup. Actually, I'm not sure about mushroom, that's about it. This apple one most likely, soy sauce. It's their version of ketchup essentially. Ketchup manis, which is soy sauce ketchup because it's super thick soy sauce and a bit sweeter than normal. It's like an Indonesian soy sauce. They're like, these things are all fermented. Every culture has its pretty much fermented sauce and goods, because fermentation is kind of what allowed us to keep foods for long periods of time. And fermentation, the process, just makes food better for you and just in general. So it's super healthy. Why kimchi's so damn good for you, except for all the salt. That's the one downside. I love a large pickle straight into my mouth. I bet you do, Gek. The most salt ketchup. The sliced tomato is to keep the lettuce away from the burger. Nothing worse than limp, warm lettuce. Also, the best cheese for burgers is dulce latte. I don't know what dulce latte is. I've never tried that, or at least it maybe has a different name here. So, I actually love Gruyere on a burger. That's super nice. Lettuce, the lettuce being kept away from the heat of the burger to keep it from being limp. When it comes to lettuce on a burger, I'm cool with it, but I don't need it, and I would rather use a bit of barbecue sauce to put as a bit of a layer between the lettuce and the burger than and pickles than the tomato. Also, if you're going to put lettuce on a burger, in my opinion, it almost always needs to be iceberg, because it's the texture you want, not the it's not so much the flavour. And like salad flavours, lettuce flavours are generally pretty subtle. The only one that you'd actually get around using that you'd actually taste would be rocket, which can be used effectively. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? God, no. It's apparently so freaking good. Yeah, it's like... have you ever put crack on, like, have you ever put crack on a burger? Apparently it makes it a better burger. It's really Moorish. It's like, yeah, it's like if you put salt and sugar with pretty much anything, it makes it really addictive. That's why salt-sweet popcorn is evil. It's so good, though. Because you just keep going back and forth, and it's a never-ending cycle of eating. Now, I admit, I'm exaggerating a bit with the crack on a burger, but not as much as you might think. So, current... probably this one. Dark Lord is little fox. No. Butter on a cinnamon Pop-Tart is decadent. Shit, I could see it working so well with cinnamon as well. So it just smooth out the spicy, sweet spiciness of cinnamon. Guys are evil. I'm in a very precarious eating phase at the moment with my trying to quit nicotine. I'm eating way more. Need to make sure I don't get too fat. It's cinnamon and brown sugar. Ah. Yeah, so if you're just getting cinnamon brown sugar, if you add salted friggin' butter to this, you've basically just made food crack. Like, it's the same as having, like a burger patty or a sausage patty that's been browned, like properly fried and browned, on top of pancakes with maple syrup. Like, that is crack food. Like, there's no way that isn't going to be eaten and enjoyed by whoever tries it. And they will eat way too much. It's going to be terrible for them. Food crack sounds like something you'd want to get addicted to. Well, that's the point. Like, half of America is addicted to this. It's literally your breakfast. Pancake, syrup, and sausage. And like your biscuits and sausage gravy, that's another of your American crack foods. Like, the biscuits are pretty sweet, even though it's savoury. It's not. It's just not super sweet. The butter you add in it, the butter mixed with the flour itself and stuff has a sweetness to it. It's just also overwhelmingly rich. That's kind of like a full English, though. We don't eat that hardly ever. Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. Like, yeah, like, I have, like, a few full Englishes a year. So I assume, like, if you didn't, like, every American would have heart disease, not just half of you. Well, normal people don't eat it very often, yeah. Isn't a biscuit just a savoury scone? Yes, but it's also not really that savoury. Like, it's not sweet, but I find it hard to call it savoury because there is quite a lot of sweetness to it. It's still very much like a dessert because of how rich it is with butter. So if you're using the buttermilk, if you make it properly with buttermilk and you get frozen grated butter to mix into the dough so that you have the pockets of butter for when it flakes off, when you... like, that shit is lethal. I've only made it once, and I made it properly with buttermilk and grated frozen butter so the butter doesn't melt while I'm making them. Holy shit. It was so heavy, super rich, and absolutely one of the best things I've eaten that made me feel like I was dying as I ate it. Gabby made American biscuits the other day. They were pretty good. Yeah, it's the thing. You think you'll eat way more of them than you can as well. You're like, oh, it's like, let's have two. No, one is more than you need already. Cognac snacks are very chewy, flavorful, but very low in calories. Yeah, cognac is a... I forgot where exactly it comes from. Like, as in, the type of plant or whatever and how they get it out. But cognac is like a see-through jelly. Like, you often have them in noodles. I've got cognac noodles downstairs. They stink. But you have to just like clean them in a specific way to get rid of the smell. But they're basically no calories. You can't. They're like entirely indigestible fiber, so you can't really digest them. And if you have too many, they can actually be really bad for you. I remember there was a woman who tried to sue for having to have surgery after she ate 20 portions of cognac noodles in one sitting and almost died from blockage in her intestines. It's like, oh, if you eat 20 servings of something, it's kind of your fault. I feel, you know. The 27 Club, yo. The 20 serving club. Change it now. So where's this moon? I think it was a moon anyway. This one? Yeah, this is the one. Acrid moon. English people hear biscuits and gravy and get a mental image of digestives being dumped into Bisto. Pretty much, yeah. That would be heresy. Yeah, because what we call biscuits, Americans call cookies. I mean, we do call a specific type of biscuit a cookie. You know, the one with chocolate chips and stuff. Oh, it doesn't have to have chocolate chips. And the best ones are the big ones that are chewy. You bend them, you bend them to like that before they break, and just like gingerbread versions, so good. I used to make those a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, chewy gingerbread cookies are again very, very much like crack food. Chewy cookies are the best. Hells yeah. Soft baked cookies, yeah. Biscuits. Plus, okay, another thing that rivals soft-baked cookies is muffins that have been... So a blueberry muffin that has been cooked also using... I've forgotten what it's called. It's a type of rock sugar. So it's not rock sugar that you'd use in, say, Asian cooking. It's a type of... like... It's a type of baking sugar that's basically little chunks of this super brittle and light but not hard. Like you can easily... It crunches, but it's not difficult to do it at all. It's like... It crumbles and crunches really easily and quickly. It's often found in like Belgian waffles, but like those blueberry muffins with that in like the top and stuff. And shit's so good. Damn it. Anyone else in chat seeing out of sync cam voice? What? Well, that's not good. So is this place any good? Hopefully. Hopefully so. We've been very jittery and quick in this place. Let's just pop it on down, have a look. 20% gameplay, 6% food talk, 10% music, 10% anime equals mainstream. Yep, pretty much. It's not normally only 20% gameplay. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, that's nice and close. Ancient data structure. Why, lad? Why? Ancient data structure for your face. I-ho, off to the cache we go. Hopefully we'll find some tech. I-ho, skip-boo, ba-doo, bum-bum-bum-da-roo. Oh, I'll take that. Nice. Hi-ho, You are a massive hoe. Skibby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You ho, you ho. That's quite the Scottish accent you got there. I'm not offended at all. Hell yeah. I can't even remember what I said or what Scottish accent I was doing. I have about 5. And only 2 of them actually sound like an actual Scottish accent. I feel like Dumfries is one of the accents, the decentish ones. Dumfries, is that an actual place in Scotland? Dumfries, a market town of Royal Burgh in Dumfries and Galloway, Scotland, near the mouth of the... So, Dumfries, right, is that accent similar to... Damn it, there's a Scottish comedian. But I don't know if he's actually from Dumfries, but that's what I think his accent is. It's similar to Glasgow's accent is. It's not Mark Nelson. Don't you only have 2 accents? It's because we only have 2 accents. So yeah, I think you have at least 3. So like one of them I do, which I learned from a friend of mine from there, is like the Glaswegian one. She helped me perfect it because she was just so annoyed at how bad I was at it that she gave me tips until I got it right. It's hilarious. Basically, her main thing was that I sounded too posh because I was enunciating the words properly, and apparently that makes me posh. Oh. Where's the next one to go to? I thought we had one scanned. So as soon as I started half-arsing the pronunciation of every word, she was like, that's good, that's good. And the other one's like, I'm not very good at Edinburgh. I find it hard to talk so softly. I suppose that the difference might not be in accent as much as the deepness of the voice and stuff, so more the person itself. Yeah, drunk and not drunk. There's east, north and west. A chance you... Shabba. Did you know I've never been to Scotland? A-Train has. A-Train's been to Scotland before me, dang it. Actually, I'm not going to bother getting one of those. Let's go to that building. Oh, it's like right here and it's just a thingy. Chefy, drunken or drunk, so it's not fine. Aye. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of helpful to be able to sell stuff, but not big of a deal. Cracked detoxifier. Will. So, let's do Derelict then. Do I have enough space in my ship to... Yeah. I could dump most of my stuff into the ship. Doesn't appear to be any broken robo heads, though you'd have seen one by now, I'm sure. Oh, okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. I'm very cognizant of the accent there. I don't need most of this. Okay, it's full of everything. English don't know south and north, so he might end up in Ireland. What? Is that a thing? Is that like... I've never heard that, like, stereotype about the English not knowing south and north and south. Oh, I forgot to press the lamp. Yeah, I've never heard that before. Where's that come from then? Is it because, like, that everyone in London thinks everyone north of them are northerners? I mean, they have road signs that say the north and the south. Boop boop. Doop 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 doop. Oh, I should pick up everything again, shouldn't I? Isn't fun when those localized hazards stalk you? Doesn't matter which way you try and flee from them, they'll still stalk you on exotic planets they have added electrical currents and they are even worse. Oh, good. Constantly have Americans asking if I'm Irish. I'm as Glasgow as you can get. Oh, God. That's the thing. Well, a lot of Americans... like, will try and do an English accent, and they're doing Australian. So, you know, I wouldn't take offence. The whole way to Scotland, my wife and I were going, to the north! To the north! It's quite funny. I like just saying that. Just go back to the north! And every sort of between that, you bastard. Oh, you're from Glasgow. My great uncle was also from Ireland. God. That is a thing in America, isn't it? About being proud of your Irish heritage or something. Shabba. Let's see what we got in this bad boy. Shoot. Definitely want to try and get everything in here, of course. Ooh. Let's get these. Lovely. Almost there. Shabba. This one's way easier than that other extreme one. It's not going down anywhere near as fast. As fastly quickly. Lovely. A bit of tainted material for your butthole. Tainted butt. Oh, you never want tainted butt, I tell you what. Lovely. Get heated up. Woohoo! I've been working on a project and haven't played NMS in about 5 years. What a miss. Holy crap, 5 years, dude. You've missed a lot. Well, welcome back. 5 years ago, I don't think these existed quite yet. These are Derelict freighters. It was around 4 or 5 years ago they added these, I think. Oh dear. Well, I've got to be careful in here. The drones on this derelict can easily kill you, yeah. As can those little monster bastards. So I've got to be careful. Ooh, Starship Shield. That's probably one of the more useless things I can get from these. PCR 2, ooh, nice. Do 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 boom chicka do do chicka do boom chicka do 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 do. We're scoobing and the doobie scooby doo. Unzip the sacks and run through to the next room. Make it to the end. Teleport back to start. The bug door disappeared. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't really want to risk that when I can just get past it carefully. Vibrating finger. Nah, I'm probably far enough away to just walk. Hella loot. Oh, stone crystals, nice. Keep those for warp hypercores or something. May as well do these anyway for the nanites. Right, what's in the rest of the room that I haven't actually seen yet? So I think I went through that way, didn't I? Yeah, so I'll got everything on that side. Did I do that? I assume I've just done that. Yeah. So let's move on. Not bothering to scan. I've never scanned in these, no. Why would this help me? Or is it that... Oh, because that locker, I haven't opened the locker, and that told me it. So yes, scanning does help then. Close. But no cigar. I mean, I've never... I find I don't need that to ever find doorways and stuff. I find it easier to know exactly, keep track of where I've been by just seeing it visually. Because I always build the map in my head. So it's just easier for me to do it that way. But scanning afterward, like then, to find that locker that I hadn't opened was great. Useful. Do people use any of the vehicles besides shipping NMS? I don't seem to see people using them. It depends. They can be useful at times. But also not, depending on what you're doing. Right. I think that's all of them. Right. Let's look at this while I'm here. Genre. Go, Russia. Fuck. I thought it burst then. Scared the crap out of me. Just get our way out. Doing this, I was so close to one. Yeah, the heaters will make it actually super useful in this, like when I was doing that extreme one. Neutron cannon is great for these things. Yeah, agreed. Love the neutron cannon in these. Much safer than using the plasma rifle one as well. So there's a bit over there. I want them all! Run away, little me, run away. If you're a ways off, it doesn't bounce back mostly. Yeah, I don't like risking it in PD. Whew. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, did I turn it back off then? I think I did. How's this? I've just got to tell you there when you're doing a Scrat impersonation. It's because I'm moving, like, shuffling. They can't see that for some reason. At my regular saves, including PD, I found Derelict's Sister of Gorigu to be the best one for both freighter, frigate modules, and also regular loot. Layer to the freighter differ from galaxy to galaxy, but is the best one for looting, while Calypso is the best for speedruns. While not counting about the loot, it's an uncharted system there, and Euclid, the loot is good. So, if you want the freighter and frigate modules, they only drop from the big blue crates, so you want a lot of those. The most I've seen in one is about 55 blue crates. If the one you've mentioned, I have no idea what the names of them are. Then if that's got more, then it'll be better. It's as simple as that. It's RNG, so it's like if it had the more blue crates it has, the better it'll be for getting those frigate modules. So like for a while I was testing a bunch and counting the blue crates and asking viewers to send in any ones where they found a lot of blue crates. I'd visit it, count them myself. I'd then work out how quickly to do a run for each one, so I could time the blue crates per minute as well. After doing it a few times to check out the rate of farming. It has 250 light year freighter upgrades. Nice, yeah. So yeah, that's obviously a massive plus because you can then get both. I think this one that has 50 odd has the S-Class 248 or 250 light year as well. It was the best found of like many looked at when they first introduced them. I'm talking hundreds. Whole big ass effort. I mean, this could even be the same one, by the way. I don't know. If you found it yourself, then it won't probably be the same one. Unless you found it and put it out there a few years ago. Even 5k light year away from the core. I've no idea. I don't check the distance from core. That's not a thing I remember. Or systems. I know. There we go. Hey, last room, baby. Any other good stuff to pick up? I'ma get them tough. I'ma do my stuff. Bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Mustard on the beat, ho. Come on. Give me some good. Found had at least 50 in the first room. If you found one with 50 in the first room, I would absolutely love the address to that. I doubt it, personally. 50 blue crates, the big blue crates. Not these, not the lockers, specifically blue crates in one room. That is unheard of. I'd need to see this to believe. But if you have the address to that, I would love to check it out. That'd sound amazing. Do 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 do. We're gonna go for nanites because neither of the other two are useful to us in this game mode. Oh my gosh! Look at those nanites. And we can talk to it again. What? Yeah. Huzzah! Let's get back to the ship and look at our luscious loot. No, total number of lootables. I was thinking there was a good number. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's possible. I think there are rooms. Like, usually those rooms that have that many usually have like 30 lockers or something. Lockers aren't that great, unfortunately, for loot. I mean, it's extra loot, so it's swish to have them. But the best are the blue crates by far. Because they're the only ones that drop the salvage frigate modules. And the higher value trade goods and stuff like that. So we've got a movement module. 2 ship shields. Which is the worst. 7, 7, 11, 7. And a scatter blaster. Oh, we've got that one up. Must on the beat, ho. Huh? Just the same as that one. So, how are we doing on space? We could do this one again, but I'd rather not. I mean, this one is a bit like I'd rather find one that doesn't have the horrendous stuff in. What was the system that had the extreme one that we couldn't do last time? Can anyone remember what system that was? Whether it was the dissonant one, or the lonely inn one? I once found Derelict freighter that had 2 fighters in a room. They kept dropping S and A class upgrades. Hells yeah, no matter how many times I ran it. Yeah, Yeah, the fighter rooms can be good. This point's when they only give you C though. Right, let's use the presets for multitools, don't need to go through the quick menu. Presets for multitools, what do you mean by that? Like a keybind? I haven't keybound anything. I rarely switch as well. So... Control plus number, is that actually a thing then? Am I gonna... Well, how am I going to tell here? Well, will it still work in this? So... Okay, not when you're in the ship. That makes sense, though. So... I guess let's find... Do we just find another random one and just do this? 69 light years, so it's probably lucky. Mustard on the beat, ho. Mustard. I love that TV off song. It's just a bop. No. I can't sing it though, because of a certain word that is used a lot in all of his freaking songs. I don't trust myself to replace it with Ninja or something. We have hoard a lot today, on this fine evening. Might as well check the planets before we pop into station, sell a few things, and go for the other derelict. Tropical. The nest day. We'll be ignoring that figure. Must have done on the beat. Oh, there was another planet that I hadn't scanned, yo. Skibidi-dabba-dibba-da. Yeah, I'm just playing the song in my head. There's no way. It's like every freaking line. Damn it. Right, let's see if we got any goodies up here. Give me all your goodies and your hugs and kisses too. 2 multiple expansion slots. An exosuit, nice. Hello. Oh, I have 2 of them. Oh, I think I got one off the Derelict, didn't I? Nice. 17th warp. Cool. Yeah, I think John said it triggered for him as well. If certain people don't want to be offended by hearing that word, maybe they shouldn't keep putting it in the songs. Just that feels like a subject that is way too politically charged to discuss in the chat. I suppose I'll do the 1 copper. Oh, I did get a salvage trigger module. At least it's worth a bit of cash. Right, let's do the Derelict. Shabba-bada, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Right, so hopefully this will give a good one. A gooder. Do you like gooders? We do. God, even with it being warm, I've almost drank the bloody thing. Do 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 do. Yo, Randy, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Ooh, I forgot. I need to want to pick all these up because goodies. Because why the hell not? I will take all the free floating shit. Especially those repair kits, should dang it. Let's go. Kick some booty. Right, this is starting off nice, but it usually is nice in like the first room to lull you into a false sense of security. Oh, do you like being in a false sense of security? Well, welcome. This fine Sunday, hell's yeah. Oh, okay. There's just a little swiveler to get to it. Lovely. So this is start looking quite a bit like the other system, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not like it. Son of a bitch! God damn it. Ah, flawed kind of star. You've been gooped again. I have been gooped. Hella goop. Gwyneth Paltrow being a bitch. Gooping all over the place. Absolutely terrible. Oh, right. Oh, I didn't get that one. I'd really like to be able to build those pulsing sacks. Or, Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a bit of loot. I won't call it hella loot, but there's a bit of loot. I'm pushing my luck. I'm pushing it good, yeah. A log snippet. I'm pushing my luck. Move out of my way. I know you're Scooby, cause you're Scooby like this. Chill out, bruv. If you can neutrino absorb a stellarator, you can get stupid amounts of nanites from all that slime eventually, not in this mode, obviously, yeah. Right, so that way foist, and it's come back around to here. I know you're Scooby because you're like this. Get it down. I'm not ashamed. Scoo when I do, and I diddly dee. Skibbity doo. Skibbity doo. Why is that song now in my head? Skibby dabba doo dee. Skibbity roo. I think this firing can also annoy them as well. I'm not entirely sure. Do 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 do. I thought goop was a banned topic in all quasi-civil society communities. I've never even heard about it, so maybe it really is a banned topic. La la, life support, la la. If I'd found this place, I think I'd just shut that door and hide in here for as long as I could. So I'd have to deal with the outside hell again. I know you're skipping me cause you Scooby like this. Hello, a record man. Just kidding, it's just disgusting. This candle smells like the perfume that I put on my vagina. Right. Marco! Oh, did I not get these? I didn't, apparently. Get your nip nip, can we fix it? Get your nip nip, yes we can. I'll blow the freighter to bits and scoop all the boot boxes thrown in space. Definitely needs to be set on fire for sure. The thing is, with these, I wouldn't be surprised if like blowing it up just sent them like flying onto your ship and then find a way in. Like replicators from Stargate. What a shitty room. Entry full. You son of a bitch. We don't that. Oh, I could just... Yeah, do this. Is that all I found of those? Holy crap. That's terrible. Teddy blue, teddy blue. Photon. For town. For town, buddy, for town. Louis Vuitton. Do you want some Louis Vuitton? Canon. I'll do. Yeah. Log snippet. Grind the tainted metal. Yeah, but I'll find more when I say I'll still need to... somewhat of a slot for it. Crap! Oh fuck! This could be bad. This could kill me. I need to find the next. I need to find the next thingy. The next, what's it called? Damn it. Not these at the moment. I need to find the next terminal. So I can get... I think they don't seem to be following me into here much. I mean, yeah, they are a bit. Ah, oh, didn't want to get into that. Although I will be protected when I'm in there. God, this place is a hellhole. This room is no better. I'll close this door. Nope. Scooby dabba dooby. Scooby dee. Shabba. Oh, this place is hell. Ah! Actually clicked off. An open PlayStation Plus apparently. No. Yeah, but I mean... Yeah, it's just too much information at once when you're looking for everything when it's on. When the information, like the notification telling me where it is, if anything, is less obvious than the sack itself just being there. For most cases. Suppose if I'm pre-planning the route before I go to the room, it's more usable. Whoa! I'm skipping it now. Move out of my... Damn it, I haven't opened that one. Scoob out of my way. I know you're scooping me because you're scooping like this. Damn it, gives me a complete useless one that I'd be happy to get in the other one. Now this advisor also shoot. Right. I'm scoobing around, scoob out of my way. I might as well scan here. Come on, let me reach you, you douche. Oh, gotta be close. Yeah, last room, let's go. Suck it, nerds. Whore. Oh, probably living slime again. Skipping it down, move out of my skew. I know you're Scooby making it like this. Breaking it down. I'm not the Scooby. What was that? Dirt. Ugh, throw that. Hubba da hubba da hubba 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 hodo hubba da hibba da hibba hibba da ba da ba 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 bum 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba. Tainted metal flying through the sky looking super fly. Lovely. Have ourselves another successful derelict with your nanites. Shady McTavish back in the seat. Right. Let's go back to the ship. Here's a shippy, ooh yeah, shippy, yeah, shippy, yeah, yeah, shippy doodles. Shippy, yeah. Right, so we didn't really get any friggin' things this time, but we're up to 4,500 nanites, and we still got a few things to do, like the titanium metal. That's another like 500. Didn't know this 500 didn't metal like it. Happy days. So yeah, this didn't go too bad, but man, it's really slow going getting these friggin' upgrades in abandon mode. But I mean, we are getting there, and I suppose the more effort and the longer it takes to do something, the more satisfying it is when it's done, but still. Do you need that much sodium? I keep mine as sodium nitrate to save space. I was just picking up all the sodium as we go through the derelicts. I might store it as nitrate. Yeah. Because I'll definitely need to... I'll need a better way to store things because of the lower slot counts in this. How much have I got on me? Oh, I've got like 750. Yeah, nitrate will probably be the way to go. We made a bit of cash from this as well. Oh. Yeah, sunrise early in the morning. So yeah, we'll have a good few now. It's over 5k to spend on some blueprints and stuff next time. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, we got a good amount done considering the game mode, but I wish we could get more done. I think I need to come up with a proper, like a better plan. Maybe look into a few other things and think of some direct ways to just focus fire some of those upgrades and get it going. Because we're just relying on really, like, low chance RNG at the moment. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. Because it's like, hopefully in a year we might have the ability to warp 10 systems in a row or something. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Hope you had a swell time. The next stream will likely be Tuesday with Dune. This coming week might be the last for Dune streams for a bit, because I've got some other ones I want to do, as well as I've got like 3 more Dune guys to get out. I wrote one of them last night, that before I then switch back to like No Man's Sky and some other stuff. At least that's on the plan at the moment. Zane raid, hells yeah. So who are we raiding? Who's on Twitch at the moment? Let's see. Raid 2 Tina's doing Dune, so let's raid Tina on YouTubings. The hell was that?
Alright, I'm calling a timeout.
Oh,
I'm calling a timeout, because...
It's scared the crap out of me then. It's like, what the hell was someone saying something? Hells yeah, it's a Raid Ray Tutina on Twitch with Dune. Oh, she's done something new with her hair. It's curly now. Redirect on YouTube to let's go with Alexichek. I haven't raided Alexichek in a while. He's live with No Man's Sky. So yeah, thank you everyone. Have an amazing evening and end of your week. I'll catch you next time.